Hey, with today's daily sprint, we're talking about increasing our purpose, passion, and meaning. And today we're talking about increasing our capacity to deal with hate, to deal with anger, to deal with jealousy, to deal with irrational people. And I think that we're all irrational at certain times. It's just the level of irrationality that we put out there. You know, I'm irrational with Erica sometime, but few people see that trait in myself. So we all kind of have it in us. So I'd like to give you some actionable traits. And I feel like I've done a lot of research into this. So I feel like I've had a good understanding of how to deal with this, although it never makes it easy to deal with it. But nowadays, we're getting more hate. We're getting more irrational behavior. And someone called me a piece of trash. Someone called Erica an anti-Semitist, which means that she hates Jewish people. Nothing, of course, nothing could be further from the truth. We didn't know what that word meant until she was called that. We had to Google it. But there just seems to be just a lot of anger and hate. And as we level up, we're noticing that we're getting more of it. And you're going to notice it as a leader and a business entrepreneur that you're going to get more of it as you get more and more influence. So a good leader absorbs the punishment without surrendering their soul or values. I would say without surrendering their soul or values. So remember that your job as a good leader is to absorb some of this, but without sacrificing your soul or your values. So how do we do that? Number one, we remember that a person traveling down the wrong direction, one, they rarely know that they're traveling down the wrong direction. And two, they don't need your motivation necessarily to turn around. Step one is they just need to stop. They just need awareness that they're traveling down the wrong direction, and you're probably not the one to give it to them. So getting into kind of semantics and tit for tat with facts may not be the best way to help this person. So just listening, but knowing, hey, they're going down the wrong direction. They don't know it. They don't probably need our motivation. They just need to stop. So that could be something, hey, let's just stop and have this conversation tomorrow at 2. Let's both take a deep breath. I don't want to say something or hear something that neither one of us has an intention to say. How about we just delay this conversation until tomorrow at 2 o'clock and pick a specific time? So that can help. Number 2, listen and firmly set boundaries. So say, hey, I'm going to listen. I really want to hear what you have to say. Really want you to be heard, but we're going to set some boundaries. We're not going to bring third parties into this. We're not going to participate in ad hominem argument. Ad hominem means like attacking the person, you dummy, or whatever it is. So we're going to agree that we're not going to attack each other. Okay, we're just going to talk about what the disagreement is, just the issues. Number 3, do what you're saying you're going to do. That kind of goes as number 1. If you say you're going to meet tomorrow at 2, meet tomorrow at 2. And number 4, and I tend to get a lot of, not hate, but I tend to get, people don't like to hear this one, but hurt people. That's not justifying. People are like, well, it doesn't make it right. No, but they are hurting. When somebody is irrational and somebody is jealous, they are really a hurt person. That's probably the best thing that you can do to protect yourself is just realize I'm dealing with a very hurt human being and just listen. They'll tell you where the hurt comes from. Okay, first they're gonna say it's all you. It's not, okay? The fact that you're holding them accountable to their actions is not you, but they're a hurt human being. And sometimes that can help you absorb more and just kind of pray for them. And take a deep breath and just understand that what they are saying, what they are doing comes from a very, very hurt place. So those would be 4 ways that you can help deal, have stronger armor for these things. Sometimes you just gotta walk away. Don't become them in the argument, though. Don't become them in the hate and in the jealousy and in the anger and retort back, okay? That's typically what our humanity wants to do because we want to win. All right. But remember, hurt people. And if you do feel compelled to, I'm going to shoot back, I'm going to show them, where is that hurt coming from in you? Hey, appreciate you tuning in. Hopefully you got something from this. Have a great growth-driven rest of your day.